Well, good morning. We got another week in trading popping off. God, I love Mondays. GFM, baby. GFM. We're going to crack out on Bitcoin right now. Yes, we are. All right, we're looking at our alpha trading volatility range estimator. We've got distribution levels overlaid on it. Does this look like a lot of noise? Yes. That's because we like a lot of noise. When you volatility trade, noise is your friend. So is coffee on Monday mornings. Brutal. Raining outside, pretty overcast. Dog hair everywhere. Living the dream, man. Living the dream. So anyway, let's see here. Let's pop Bitcoin. Let's single it out. That's right, Bitcoin. We're going to single you out. Up, but that gave me the dollar. Where you at, BTC? In 1 second, folks. There's our beloved crypto. Let's see. What's wrong, buddy? You were having a panic attack? This dog. Oh my God. Nice little pre-market pumperoo. Okay, so what are we looking at here? We're looking at a beauty. So Bitcoin just popped off, bounced right off the bottom side of the daily range, right inside the new weekly. Here's a new weekly range. I believe it's about, let's see, top side 24K, bottom side about 23.7. We got about a $300 weekly range. I saw somebody earlier saying it was like $800. I don't know what chart he's looking at. It's okay though. $300 BTC weekly range. And of course, pre-market. And we'll go over here and look at the dollar here in a minute. Right now, as BTC is cracking into the bottom side. Momentarily, it looks like it's going to make a run at the middle of the range right here, about 23,850. The dollar is made its way down into the bottom side of its daily range. I'm about to pull this back in. I know, wild dog. Give me a second. Let's see here. Where's some resistance levels? Where's the 1SD? 1SD is up here at about 24.3. I got to get these dogs out of here. Okay, you're going to go get muddy, aren't you? Come on, girl. Everybody out. Go get soap. Easy dogs. They love standing in the rain. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. There we go. All right. What the hell, man? It's always something. Always something. So anyway, first standard deviation, right? Up here at about 24,235. That interesting indeed. So we've already checked up on the daily range. So on this 4-hour candle right now, where none of these candles have closed above this little white line here. Why is that? There's a 95.4% chance this data set will not close above here on this 4-hour candle. Okay, these are the 4-hour settings right here. We're looking at a 15-minute chart. So yeah, there is a 95.4% chance this level does not get breached by the close. What do we got? Hey man, it's close. When does this 4-hour candle close? Give me a second here. 2 hours. We'll see about that. We will see about that. Can it break through here? Sure it can. Here's the second standard deviation, which is a 95.4% range as well, right below the center of the weekly too. So if we do get up here, we make a 2SD run on this 4-hour candle, this could get really interesting. Because there's the third standard deviation right here. Here's the 99.7% Laplace distribution range. And then we're talking 4-hour candles, right? And those are all inside the daily 1SD. So now the probabilities are telling us it won't close above this Laplace distribution level here in the next 2 hours. Yeah, it can though, right? It can. We know that 4.6% probability can hit. There's no doubt about it. So yeah, other than that, let me see here. And you can see right before the close of the week, Bitcoin made a run right to the center of the weekly again. Why? A little liquidity. Why? Right before the close, got a little dump here. This is all bots scalping this stuff, man. So you get a rejection pretty much off the center of the weekly, right back down to the bottom of the weekly. Then we open up the new range, immediately comes down, starts testing this daily range, right? And this is a good way to see, bulls, bears, who's serious about these moves here. This will be interesting intraday. Let me put this back on. There we go. There we go. Okay, dollars. No, I got BTC up there. Let me change that back to the dollar. A second here. I knew I'd screwed my chart up. Where you at, Dixie? There we go. Down 0.4% so far. So yeah, you can see right up here. As Bitcoin's making its way to the center of its new weekly range, here's the dollar. Back down to its center of its weekly range. So all these ranges have been tested. Now we're going to get new ones. As soon as the traditional market opens up, we can go through a lot of these different assets, see where these ranges are at. Yes, let me look at the chat here. Okay, nothing. So let's bounce over here. You know, you see the title of the vid, right? What are we going to do? We're going to hit 20K or 32K first. This is my range, right? This month especially. Why do I say 20K? We've got the 33 power mean right here on the weekly chart, right? We breached it a while back. And when we were down here messing around this RMLR, that is the reverse mean of log returns, I was telling everybody, look, we're going to mean revert to the 33. Okay, it's going to happen. That's what I was telling people when we were at the lows. We're going to go back up and test 20K. Well, we blew right through it. But now, this would be a great area to test. We've got the 11 length RMLR down here, getting ready for an intersection of this 33 power mean. Where's it at? Right now, it's literally just a tick, about 19.9, 19.8 area. So could this test? Yeah, of course it could, right? We were up here. Hell, it almost made a run to the 3SD band. But you can see this is what usually happens. You start breaching back down through these deviation levels, right? Got to bounce off the 1SD here, but now here we're inside the 1SD band. So if it does want to mean revert back down here, sure can. Sure can, indeed. Now, and anytime you hear me talking about mean reversion, get price action out of your head. Price action follows returns. If you ever hear me say mean reversion, I'm talking about the returns. The returns will mean revert. Price action follows. Does price action always immediately follow? No, that's why we correlate indicators that let us know if that mean reversion is correlated with price action. Let's see here. So here's the monthly chart. Pop this up. We're getting ready to get a monthly close. There we go. Remember I was talking last week how we did breach this 11 length RMLR to the downside. But look this whole week. Let me blow this up. Give you an idea what's happening here. All right. Creating a doji on this weekly candle. Look at the wicks. Where are these? I didn't just place these pink dots, right? On the weekly chart. This is the 68.3% Laplace distribution range. So what does that mean? There's a 68.3% chance this data set this week closes in this range. Man, it's ran it too, right? First to the downside, then to the top side. Where are we going to end up, right? Where are we going to end up? Let me see here. What do we got? How many days left? Only a few, right? What is it? 27th? Yeah. So this is going to be interesting, man. We close up here. Let me see here something real quick. Pop this on a daily before I start making claims. We got up here on the 11, 25K. In the next, 3-4 days, I don't even know how many February. Oh, wait, shit, we only got 1 day left. Am I insane? Look at my calendar real quick. Goodness gracious. Forgot it was February. Not a leap year, is it? Every year is a leap year. Give me 1 second. Yeah, tomorrow close. Oh, this is going to be real interesting. Yeah, I did forget it was February. That's living the dream when you don't even know what month it is. And you gauge your days by when's trash day. I know it's Monday, opening market day, and it's trash day. All right. Where's this 30 length at? Let's check this baby out. Yeah, up above. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say if we do get a pump, because I've been talking about this thing running up to like 25K first. Is it going to happen today? Let me take a peek at this 4 hour. This is one thing too. I was noticing over the weekend, right? We were setting up hidden bull, right? Some hidden bull divergence. Bam. Did it play out? Yeah. Where did it reject from? And now we're up above it again. Reverse wave trend, right? Reverse wave trend and the 33 length log return moving average. That's what the solid lines are. We got 3 moving averages. Look, not exponential, not simple, none of that lagging crap, guys, gals. All you traders need to realize out there, if you're using those types of indicators, they lag behind, right? They're lagging. Behind what? The returns. Price action follows returns. You have to have indicators built on the return. So we got log return moving averages, we got a reverse wave trend, reverse Fisher, and we got a power mean band. This is very powerful. Anytime you get outside this power mean band, that's why you see wicks outside of it, man, pulls right back in. You get a big dump down below it, right back down in. There is a method to this madness. You just got to learn it. You just got to learn it. And right now in the 4-hour, expanding volatility, positively correlated. Where's the Fisher at? 24K. Very interesting. Why do I say that? Why do I say that's interesting? Because the reverse Fisher on the 4-hour is dead on the top side of the weekly range. Interesting, interesting, interesting. It's always interesting when you're looking at the VEPS. Pre-market, everything's up too. So, but back to, are we going to do it today? I mean, hey, man, I'm not saying it can't. We've seen it happen before. Where is the daily at? It's actually, that's a good looking daily, man. Good looker. So we're right at the top of the power mean band. We're actually pumping up against the 9 length log return moving average. So where's the 33 down here? About 22.7. Kind of, it's about $1,000 down. I mean, right at the top of the power mean band too, top of the weekly range, everything. There's a lot of things pointing to that 24K area. Do we breach it? Going to be tough. The dollar's going to have to dump out. Going to have to get to the bottom side of its weekly range for any of that to happen, for sure. We are expanding though on the daily as well. Expansion, positively correlated. Always good. Always good. Take one look at the weekly here. Yeah, guys, we're having trouble with this weekly reverse wave trend. We talked about it last week, right? We pumped from the lows right up to it, man. Right up to it. And here's another thing. Where are we? At the top of the power mean band. All right. Now, while this power mean band flips around, I mean, this price action could go sideways and stay inside of it until we get another pump. And then we're looking at reverse Fisher up here at about 42K, which is pretty way up there. We got the 3-day. Yeah, 3 days rejecting off of the 99 length log return moving average. And so when you wonder why I use these strange lengths and we're using log return moving averages, reverse, we created this reverse Fisher, reverse wave trend. There is a reason. These things work. This is the VEPS in action. And so rejecting off this 99, where to? Right to the top side of the power mean band. This is powerful on a 3-day. Look how long this freaking wave trend has been below the Fisher, right? Since the all-time high, guys. Since the all-time high, guys and gals. So yeah, here was the cross. Here was the cross down right here. Haven't seen it yet. Haven't sniffed out. That wave trend hasn't sniffed the britches of the Fisher in a while, man. This whole dump to the lows. So this cross up here, where's this at? About 21. Look for the look for this area. Don't get too bullish right away, right? I'm bullish. I think Bitcoin's turned around. We've seen the lows on Bitcoin, in my opinion. But all that being said, when this Fisher and wave trend cross on these macro time frames, so if you go over to traditional TA, people love to talk about the golden cross and the death cross. You use that stuff, you're going to get wrecked. This is actionable intel, man. This is what you should be using. And these areas love to get tested. We're talking about 21K. We're going to get a market shakeup, man. Does it have to test it? No, it doesn't. But considering that we pulled on the weekly, we were outside this power mean band, came back down to check up on it. What it check up on? The 9 length log return moving average. We break down on a weekly below there. It's a definite, right? We'll go down here and test this. And where's that at? On this new weekly, it's about 23K. So really, it's only about $700 below, right? And previous 3-day candle, we did test it. It did bounce. Let's see here where we're at on the 2-day. I'm sure everybody's looking at data sets. Oh, we're at the highs. We're going to dump now. I mean, this is not real support and resistance, guys, right? And I'm talking about when you're drawing lines on your chart, right? Horizontals, you guys, tisk. Not good, because that is not real support and resistance. Volatility ranges, standard deviation levels, right? Reverse wave trend and Fisher, these log return moving averages. This is real support and resistance. Little wet dog. Come on, girl. Get up in here. Let's dry you off. You are soaked. Oh my God. Great. All right. Go sit down, wet dog. She's a small one. The big mop's still out. Okay, let's get back on here. But yeah, this 2-day candle, hell, is this thing in a backfill? What's that at? 24? Wouldn't doubt it at all. Wouldn't doubt it at all. And what's great about these indicators, man, like at Alpha Trading, especially in our Discord, a lot of people, we all use this stuff a little bit differently, but we're all trading the VEPS. That's what's great about our Discord, right? You know, I have a bunch of people arguing over their silly traditional TA so-called edges, right? That is not an edge. Losing money is not an edge. I don't know. Woo! People have been misled. People have definitely been misled. Stop following YouTube Jimmy, man. If you want some real education about these markets, start watching some of these options guys, right, that talk about volatility. Stop watching the YouTubers talking about traditional TA. They flip-flop. They're grifters, man. It's ridiculous. One day they're bullish, one day they're bearish. It just flips back and forth, manipulating their followers is what they're doing, in my opinion, big time. A lot of them don't even trade. How are they making money then, Bilbo? Off you, because you're buying their subscriptions. You're taking their trading courses, right? You're buying their silly lagging indicators. There's indicators out there so just ridiculous. All right, I'm going to stop ranting. Let's see. Get back over into VRE, what's happened. So the dollar it's bouncing off the center of the weekly, but it's underneath its first standard deviation. Wow, man. That being said, the dollar's down here at the 1SD. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised Bitcoin is not at least at the top of the weekly range at about 24K, if not first standard deviation. Right, first standard deviation up there about 24.2. Do I think it's coming? Yeah, probably. Let's do a little workflow here. Let's get a little workflow going. There's the daily. What are we doing here? Right, hidden bull divs playing out right now. What's hidden bull divergence, Bilbo? It's a continuation divergence. It's when on your oscillator, right? Preferably and only a returns oscillator. When you get a lower low, right, and you got a higher low on the data set, that there is an imbalance in the buy and sell pressure. It's not on the log return Z-score. It's only on, let's see, we got a little bit on the Fisher. Yeah, a little bit on the Fisher. DLP, no. Log return Z-score, no. Returns oscillator, yes. And this is the 4-star general. Okay. We got entropy percentile starting to build. Random walk. Entropy's on the bottom here. This is the percentile on top. But yeah, we are in a total random walk. On the daily, Bitcoin has not had a trend since we moved from those lows, right? Under 17K. So there you go. Last trend on the daily, right back here. Powerful indicator here, ladies and gentlemen. Powerful indicator. You can see we got links at the bottom of the stream here. You can come check us out. You'll notice we don't shill our stuff really. So you're going to have to come search us out, man. We will learn ya. We'll learn ya. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, expanding volatility positively correlated. You know what? Let me check this 981 length too. Let's just take a quick peek, make sure that baby's positively correlated as well. Negative, huh? Okay, it's all right. But that could hold this. That could hold us back a little bit. Like I said, it could be tomorrow. About to find out. So what's this 4-hour telling us? Love the 4-hour candle. Having an outlier on the Z-score right now. Yeah, hidden bull for sure. Boom, playing out. No correlation yet. All the Fishers just turned back up. The two top ones were down like literally 10 minutes ago, right before the stream started. Nice expansion of volatility on the 4 hour, positively correlated. All the lengths on the 4 hour are expanding. So, being said, I probably should have them all up. I just don't want that indicator's hard enough to look at for new people. Yes, positively correlated on the 981. Positively correlated on the 2400. So 4 hour right now, this thing is very bullish. Volatility is telling us right now. I'm probably going to make that run. We closed this 4 hour candle above this reverse wave trend. Look out, man. Fisher, like I said, Fisher's up there at 24. I mean, guys, we're only $200, $300 away, so don't be surprised. And it's right at the top of the power mean band, which is starting to flip around. So remember, this is what you can look at. So we got, 24.1, 24.2. Yeah, that's the first standard deviation on this daily. So that could be the limit on today's price action. I wouldn't doubt it. Depends on the dollar. The dollar really wants to crash, go down to maybe 95.4 Laplace area, which is, or at least the bottom of the weekly, which is, look, all right. Yeah, this is a magnet too, man. This is a magnet. And you probably got is that the top side or is that the R1? Is that the first resistance on the monthly? Give me a second here. I think it's the first resistance level. Yeah. Is that the second? Wait 1 second. Yep. All right. Give me my data set back. There you are. So here you've got the second standard deviation normal distribution, the blue cross line. Here's the 95.4 Laplace distribution level, and this is all dailies. And here's the bottom of the weekly range, 104.5. So as the dollar, this is definitely a magnet. If that does happen, you will see BTC at the top of that power mean band, probably up here 1SD to the top side. Now there's another side of that coin, right? And considering we're just barely hanging on to the bottom of this weekly range, if the dollar wants to make a move, bust back up into the 68.3 Laplace level, you will see probably bottom side 68.3 Laplace on a lot of assets, maybe even 1SD. The way these markets have been, the end of last week, right? We had a little sell-off. But everything, especially traditional, looks good, man. Everything's looking good. Like to see Solana pumping. Yes. Let's see if anything's poking now. We got 8 minutes till the market open. Of course, Tesla's up. Oh, it's the traditional honey badger. Coinbase up 2.8%. Like to see that. Crypto's running. Coinbase is up. I did. Natural gas is running too, man. Finally, 5.5% pre-market. Beautiful. That's what we like to see. Apple's up. Of course, Apple's up. And like I said, can't wait till we get the new weekly ranges. Now, obviously, on the minis, we have them. Where are the minis, right? Look. You've got the S&Ps, man, they're right at the 1SD to the top side, which makes sense, right? Because look at the dollar down at the 1SD to the downside. Where is the top side of the weekly? I mean, almost there. I'm telling you right now, man, if these minis can break, like, you can start closing 15-minute candles at the top side of this weekly range, 40-20 right in that range. You can see a nice pump. You can see a nice pump in these markets today, especially if this dollar rejects off of this 1SD. Look out, man. Look out. I wouldn't be too bearish today. Would not be too bearish today. Especially, right, with all the volume it's picking up in these 0-day expiration options. Wild times. Wild times in the future for trading, ladies and gentlemen. All right, because that's going to do nothing but get thicker. More people trading them. Right? Yeah, I think it was Friday. Biggest ever block. I mean, it was crazy. How much was that? Can't even remember. There's P-Funk in the chat. In that TV live stream chat, P-Funk. What was that block of those minis that got bought? That was ridiculous, man. But it did. Hey, market manipulation? Hell yeah, it did. Hell yes, it did. I love the martini emoji as well. It's beautiful. Man, it is pouring. Wow. Okay, let's see. And there goes Bitcoin making its run. Yeah, with the dollar rejects, that dollar makes a run, like I just said, to the bottom of its weekly range. You're going to see a lot of pumping going on. Lots of pumping going on. So I was in the middle of my workflow. Yeah, this is kind of a no-brainer at this point. Going to run for this reverse Fisher. For sure. Going to run for the reverse Fisher. What's the 90-minute telling us? Because everything, volatility, The div, the variance, we need a 4-hour close. Need a 4-hour close. DLP looks great. DLP just popping. That's what you want to see. The Fisher's definitely strengthened. That's on the 4-hour. Here's a 90-minute. Probably having an outlier. Yeah, that's going to roll right up into the 4-hour probably. See here, volatility expansion. I would imagine if I ran through those, the correlation, they're all going to be correlated. Let me make sure I flip that back on one. Before I start giving false reads to my peeps. Yep, I did. Good. Okay, so yeah, everything's expanding, positively correlated. This is actually looking good. There's no div right now. This is beautiful. And so on a 90-minute reverse Fisher, $24,026. Do these levels, I don't care what time frame, right? And this is why, if you're up on a higher time frame, you get some random wick workflow, work down through these time frames, man. Find out why. Because these Fishers, these wave trends, these log return moving averages, they play a very important role. Let's see here. So yeah, I like the 90-minute too, man. These Fishers are in lockstep. I mean, now there's some div building on the DLP. There's div building on the return on the log return Z score, but it's not on the returns oscillator. And like I said, there's not a top yet. It's not a top. Indeed. So yeah, all these intraday time frames. I mean, look at the outlier going on down here on the 45-minute. People are like, well, what is this variance? Look, when you start to have an outlier in the variance, it's not like this just popped all of a sudden, right? This is just with every candle closed, the outlier just got stronger and stronger. You get the first candle, it's telling you you're having an outlier. Guys, that is literally jump in. It's telling you there's going to be a fat tail event in the distribution. And that is a second standard deviation move or greater. And look on the 45-minute, the support on that wave trend, man. Then it just bounced, ripped. But hey, on the 45, right? We're getting outside that power mean band. Never good. You will find your way back in. Look, pump, right back in. And it's been fine on this 45 over the weekend. Beautiful. Had that nice little dumpy poo, right? And then right back up. Gave it all up. Bears gave it all right back up. We're almost back up 24K again. Beautiful. While, of course, I saw a bunch of bearish thumbnails on YouTube Jimmy again. Oh, the markets. Guys, they have no clue what the hell they're doing. The faster you figure this out, the better. I don't know why people watch him. It's because you don't know another way. That's why we're here. That's why I get so freaking animated sometimes. Because people watch these guys, give them their money. It's like, dude, that's how they make money, is because you're giving it to them. They're not traders. And when they do trade, they get wrecked, just like everybody else. If you're using traditional TA, you're getting wrecked. Well, sometimes you're going to win a trade. Sure. Hell, a blind monkey could win a trade, though. Give me a break. You're better off. If you're using that stuff, you're better off throwing darts at a dartboard. Just take your profit, limit your loss. Boom. Easy. You want to become a good trader? Do that. Stop using lagging indicators. Turn it, just gamble. Woo! Red or black, baby. Crazy. Crazy. All these time frames look great, though. Really do. Okay, let's see here. Yep, again, no div. On all these intraday time frames, there's no bear div setting up anywhere. And okay, so we're trending on the 33. I didn't look at the entropy. Trending on the 45, 90, definitely not. Probably just still in a random walk. Yep. Oh, surprise. Starting a little slight trend. As soon as you start getting some shades of blue, we're starting to trend a little bit. Holy crap, man. The more I work through this, I'm just like, is Bitcoin about to pop? Possibly. There's always that possibility. Especially when you see that entropy, man. That entropy's running. How far outside this band are we on the 15? Probably quite a ways. Oh, UPM. Okay, let me go back 33. 15. Populate my power, my ultimate power mean. It's a great indicator. They all are. They all are indeed. For sure. And you can get a pack for free right now. We do have a free trial going. Come on, UPM. Hook a brother up. There you go. Yeah. Holy crap, man. This power mean band, though, is wow. Everything is together. When you see this, you're getting ready to get just a massive explosion. Did it happen? Yes. I wish this stream started down here and I was looking at this, because this would have been a point I would have told you right here. Look, we closed 15-minute candles below this 99 length log return moving average, or we close them above the wave trend, which we did right there. That's going to determine which way this price action explodes, because when you get the power mean bands, reverse wave trend, reverse Fisher, the 3 lengths of the log return moving averages all piled together, you're getting ready to get a massive little pump or dump. Where did that candle close? Above the wave trend. Off we go to the races. Just like we just heard. So, yeah. 2.2 billion, P-Funk says. Wow. Not million. So, yeah, that's what happened Friday. Right? And there was what? The weekly options expiration. There was a lot of shit going on, man. You want to look at classic market manipulation. When they say crypto's a scam, guys, wake up. Biggest crooks in the world are in the traditional markets. Let's not get this twisted, man. Don't listen to the narrative about crypto, because it's all a lie. It's all a total lie. Meanwhile, the data set on Bitcoin is just running hard. But this 15-minute power mean band, right? The data set can go sideways. This power mean band will pull up to the data set. It can work. 100% up here on the volatility. Just flip back positive, right? If it stays pegged, positively correlated, this thing's going to run. Trending hard, too. Goodness gracious. Yeah. So, obviously, you can probably tell what my bias is on Bitcoin. So, that being said, let's get these new ranges. SPY, where you at? Okay, here's the center of SPY's weekly. Bottom to wow. All right, you guys, we're going to fly. SPY has got a really tight weekly range. Let's see here. Bottom side, 397.87. Top side, yeah, only about 2 points, man. 398. Oh, shit, 1 point? Yeah. About 1.5, 1.5, 1.6. Super tight range. Super tight. Gapped up above it, too. Right through it. Right through the daily. Yep, there's the top side right there. Close enough, man. Close enough. So SPY does not need to come down and test anything. Gapped right through the weekly, through the daily. I mean, and you got the top side data set's almost right at it. So, but you know, you got the first standard deviation up here right at 400.5. A lot of things though gapped up. I mean, look at Netflix. Netflix running. Hold on, let me pull up my account. Make sure I'm not. Let's see. Oh, you love seeing all that green P&L rolling, baby. Oh my God, it's even got green P&L and freaking natural gas. It's a miracle. Things finally moving. Everybody I know is along on natural gas. If you haven't been paying attention, hey, I'll tell you something else to pay attention to. I guarantee you P-Funk's already on it like stink on Shiite. Silver. Silver got crushed, man. I didn't even realize it. Silver's literally, where's silver at? There you are. Under 20? Wow. The futures are a little bit over, but man, oh man, did silver get crushed. We'll look at that in a little bit. There's something there. Just like the natural gas trade. Oh, God. I'm going to have to trade silver now. And tasty trade boys were talking about silver, too. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Could be looking for, especially if this dollar gets weak, right? It had a great week last week. That's why the markets did what they did. But, man, telling you what, man, this thing gets trapped up below its weekly range. You're going to see metals, assets, everything's going to start flying. Who's going to be the top dog though? Bitcoin. Guarantee it. You heard it out of my mouth. That's a guarantee. If the dollar breaks down below its weekly range, you're going to see Bitcoin start making its way towards 32K. All right? You heard it here first, folks. Could be March. March could be the month. Get back up there. And then people will start to wake up again. Well, I thought crypto was dead. Wait a minute. Isn't it just full of fraudsters and it's just total scam, right? No. That's the narrative they want you to believe. Don't while they're packing their bags full of it. You guys, wake up. Being manipulated. And Netflix is running like a cat with gas on its ass. That's right. I said it. You heard it here first. All right. I like that. I like that indeed. So I would imagine most of these assets are right around their weeklies. And you can see it. Here's Netflix right here. I mean, 325, 19, right? So it's all these assets are going to be right around the center of their weekly. Why? Because the dollar's around the center of its weekly. But you can see the assets are moving up. Dollar was moving down. But if this dollar finds strength, that's why we're going to tell you both sides of the story. And I already did on Bitcoin. Bitcoin, if the dollar finds strength this week, right, going into the new month above the weekly range and starts doing its thing every day, running 1SD levels to the top side, you're going to see the dollar back at 20, or you're going to see Bitcoin back at 20K. This is why I was saying, what's first, 20 or 32, right? Today, tomorrow, first week in March, we're going to find out. We're going to find out. It's all going to depend on this dollar, man, right? The dollar bear is going to poke their heads out. They're going to come back out of hibernation. We'll see. We're going to look for some divergence too here. See if there is any. Boy, that expiration snuck up on me. Can't wait to close these trades, man. Really close. Really close, ladies and gents. All right. Let's go over here. Let me pop trade. Let's see here. 0 day. All right. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Pop over here real quick. SPY. You're already up there, huh? Yeah, this is kind of like a nice little patient waiting game here to see what this dollar does, right? What do you want? You want the calls or the puts? And it makes no sense. I mean, it makes total. Here's when we're talking about 0 day, all right, expiration options. It's a no-brainer that you're going to buy premium, right? That's at least that's my opinion, that you're going to buy premium on these 0 days, right? What are they? Freaking lottery tickets, man. And I'll tell you what, you can check out, who was it? Yeah, Tasty did a great little run. You'll see what I mean. Go watch it. One of the recent videos. It'll stick out like a sore thumb talking about 0 day expiration options. And man, it's pretty powerful. I love when they do their research. They have a massive research department. Yes, they do. So considering this baby's up here already, man, oh man. You've got the top of the weekly, bottom of the weekly, daily range down here at 396. 396 puts right now are 28 cents. I don't know, man, though. This just looks bullish to me, but this dollar, we know, can do anything. If the dollar flips around and gets back up inside this 1SD, it probably will be back up inside its 68.3 plus by the end of the day, which you'll see SPY, we're right back down in its daily range. Probably bottom side of the 68.3. Is that 395s? Yeah, 17 cents. Wow, pretty cheap, huh? Pretty freaking cheap, man. Pretty freaking cheap. Let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Let me go back over, make sure I'm not missing anything. Let's see. Let me read this chat real quick. Ding, ding. Yep. Honey Badger does not care. Crypto not going anywhere. Bet that. It's not. It's not. Anybody who thinks crypto is going to be dead is just out of their minds, not understanding what's happening here, or they're believing the manipulation. Don't believe the hype. Don't. You know what? Is baby going to do that? 95, huh? Very interesting. This is an interesting play here. I'm not going to lie at all. Why not? What are you going to do? Dun, 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 dun. Okay. There we go. Let's see real quick on Netflix. All right, guys, got a little gap in the speak here. Give me 1 second. Looking at this position real quick. Freeze up some BP. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. I think I can get full profit out of that trade. I'll let that thing run. Okay, here we go. Go back over. Make sure I'm not missing anything in that old chat, which I'm not. Okay. And hey, if anybody's listening, you guys want to get a little analysis on a ticker, let me know. Pop it in the TV chat. Or if you're in our Alpha Trading Discord, pop it in the general chat. And I will get to it. I will get to it. And if I don't, I guarantee you somebody will be pinging me, telling me to get to it. Mr. Yasha, always on it. Okay, let's flip over here. Let's check out the dollar. Yeah, it's immediately. I'm seeing some, and we're low time frames. Let's go to the daily real quick first. Yeah, got some bear div. Boy. Kind of rejecting off of this 99 length log return moving average too. At least it's dipping right back down below it as we speak. Let's see, not too much below. It's at 104.95. Got reverse Fisher up here, 106.02 or 08. Yep. So we do got some bear div. All the Fishers are down on the daily, finally turning back down. Volatility expanding. That's on the low length. I would watch this. I bet you the other two are probably negatively correlated. Everything's expanding. Let's see which one is. Let's see who's negatively correlated. Yep, 981 is, and 2400. Yep. All right, makes sense. That's why we're seeing this daily candle down on the dollar. That being said, if I work down through this and no, we did get a new week. Let me check this week out real quick. It is on top of that. Close that weekly candle above these log return moving averages and the reverse wave trend. It's at 104.2. 104.2. Is that 95 Laplace maybe? No, probably going to be the first support level. Yep. First support level on the weekly is at the weekly reverse wave trend too. Okay, it's just awesome how all this just works together. That makes so much sense. If all the alpha traders that are listening right now are like, that makes sense. I was like, yeah, it does, man. So you got 104.2, you got the first support level of the new weekly volatility range, and that is exactly where the reverse wave trend on the weekly is. Literally, I mean, they're right on top of each other. And you got the 33 length log return moving average. So if the dollar stays above here, this is going to be short-lived, right? This will be short-lived. If the dollar stays above here, you might see a dollar pump. You really could. If it breaks down below here, though, right? That's where you'll see these markets take off. So this is definitely an area to watch. Glad I went up there and looked. Now the 4 hour. It's coming down. Variance is negatively correlated. There's no outlier. Last outlier in the 4 hour was the top side. Let's see here. Okay. Now from back here is setting up a little hidden bull. It is positively correlated too, but all the Fishers are down, man. Don't believe it. It is positively correlated, but yeah, that's the main reason why I have these Fishers here, man. If all these Fishers were down low, popping up, turning to the top side, I'd be like, look out, these markets are about to crash. I don't see it, though. Don't see it, especially this thing's trying to slope back up positively correlated on the 4 hour of contraction. Z-score's already heading down. Some weak bear div. And there was the weak bear on the returns oscillator, too. Like I said, it's setting up hidden bull. It is positively correlated, but yeah, DLP is starting to break down too. DLP is breaking down. So what do we got? 4 hour. I bet the Fisher's at 104. No, 103.4. That'd be fun. Probably, yeah, flipping these outliers. Interesting. Setting up some bull div. The lower time frames we go on the dollar. Setting up Setting up. It's negatively correlated though. Negatively correlated, and all the fissures are down. So I like this move to continue to the downside. Let's see here. But like, yep, setting up bull div here. But look at all the fissures. Even down here on the 45, they're almost in lockstep too, moving. Negatively correlated, expanded volatility. And now the low, you go down to the 33, there is no div. No bull div. And the fissures all turned back down. Trending too. Trending to the downside. Negatively correlated volatility expansion. And now this is just setting up hidden bear. Right? Hidden bear. It is contracting. Just hit. Started to flip negatively correlated. Let's see. But this moved to the top side. Yeah. I mean, there's no bull div at all. Is what it is doing, is just setting up that hidden bear. Setting up the hidden bear. But you got to remember, look, we're down here. But as these 15-minute candles close, if this power mean band breaks down below these moving averages and stuff, yeah, man, the dollar's going to be down today, probably tomorrow too. Indeed. Let's see. What? Who are you, guest tort? Huh? Do you have a clue? Huh? Who are you, buddy? You a trader? Oh, rambling around, huh? Giving you good information. You just don't understand, friend. Hang out, right? What do you know about the VEPS? Are you trading traditional technical analysis? Is that why you think I'm just rambling around? I'm literally giving you some good alpha right now, and you're probably not ingesting it, which is fine. We're here for everybody on TradingView. We're here. You got an asset you want me to look at? What is the hidden bear? Are you talking about? We're talking about divergence between price action and returns, not price action and the silly RSI indicator that I'm sure our other friend probably uses. No, price action and returns. So hidden bear divergence is a continuation divergence. Here, I'll show you a little bit. Let's go back up. Let's go over to Bitcoin. BTC. All right. So here's hidden bear on the 15 setting up on BTC right now. So hidden bear divergence is when your oscillator is setting up a lower low. Okay, a lower low. The data set is setting up a higher low. Right? Nothing on the 15 minutes in place yet. Okay, but that divergence is setting up. That's hidden bear. Yeah. Okay. So let's see here. Ding, 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 ding. And here's the hidden bear on the 4 hour. Right? Here's the hidden bear on the 4 hour. All these lower lows right here. Higher lows on the data set. Right? Higher lows on the data set. Here was the bear div. Right? Here's the returns oscillator right here. Right? High, lower high. High, higher high. Here's the pullback. And it happened right when we were rejecting, when Bitcoin on the 4 hours was rejecting off of the 9 length log return moving average and the reverse wave trend. Down we go, but it just set up more hidden bull. Here's the pump right off of it. So yeah, and this is what I like to tell people, right? If you're not understanding what you're looking at, and you need to realize that at Alpha Trading, we know exactly what we're talking about. Give me an asset, man. What are you trading? I'll save you. I'll save you, because most people are using traditional TA getting wrecked out there. So yeah, anybody you want me to look at your favorite little stock or crypto or forex pair or whatever, bonds. What do you want to look at, man? Come on. I love when people come in the chat and don't understand it. You don't just sit there. Ask some questions. Ask some questions. Give me an asset to look at. Oh no. Okay, now I know where you're at, my friend. Now I know where you're at. Wave 5's coming, ladies and gentlemen. Wave 5 is on its way. Yeah, man, we don't use it, buddy. We don't use it. And I'll show you where the next real target is for BTC so we don't get this twisted to the top side. It's called a 33 power mean, not a wave 5. That's the next target. 32.6 area. That's the next target right there. That's why it said in the title, 20K or 32K next, right? You go down here on the, was it the weekly? Yeah, weekly. Now, if the weekly wants to come back down and test the 33 power mean, which most of the times it might, because we were up here by 3SD band on the RMLR bands, right? And so right down here, you got the 33 power mean, just a tick under 20K. So 20K or 32 first? We're about to find out. 32 makes more sense to me. Bitcoin's on a mission right now. But yeah. In last week, we were talking about how we dipped down below the RMLR, pulled right back up, right? And you can see these pink dots right here. That is the monthly 68.3% Laplace distribution range. Bam. It's arranged in it perfectly, creating this doji on the monthly candle. So there, you want some real support and resistance areas? There you go, my friend. Yeah. And that's what we always talk about. I mean, anybody out there using traditional TA stuff, keep watching us, man. Save yourself. This is why we're here. We're here to help retail traders, right? We don't have to do this. The reason why you don't hear other people talking about this stuff is this is what the high frequency trading firms use. Meanwhile, they push the narrative that all these high frequency trading firm algorithms are being programmed with traditional TA, fib levels, the Elliott wave. The Elliott wave your money goodbye, man. I mean, come on now. This is what we're doing. We're here sharing this for retail traders. If you don't think it's your fit, you don't really have to listen. We really don't care. We say this all the time. We've been making videos for 5 years on YouTube, right? We just started doing it on TradingView. This is where all the traders are. We want to help the traders. Here we are, right? We've been talking about this for a long time. Nobody else is, unless you're watching some options guys. They talk about a little bit of volatility, right? But it's all implied volatility rank. Look, we have taken this to another level. This is what options traders don't understand, that we found a way to trade options delta using the VEPS, not only just futures delta, right? Options delta. You can trade using this stuff. So if you are an options trader, you definitely want to come visit us. 100%. We'll blow your mind. And that's for anybody. If you don't understand this stuff, come check us out. You can ask any questions you want, right? When it comes to the VEPS, there's no dumb questions. This stuff is not easy to grasp. But when you do, it's a new game, new ball game. You're on the right side of the trades. You're running with the algos now. You're not trying to trade against them. Yeah, man. We can help retail traders out a lot. Yes, we can. But yeah, so I'm looking here. Anybody? Yeah, streams A-okay. No assets, huh? Got nobody out there, crypto land? Nobody wants to look at anything, huh? Okay. Anybody in a trade? Want me to look? Tell you should be taking your profit or limiting your loss? Okay, let's get this data set back. So yeah, you got to be patient right here with this dollar, right? This is going to determine everything is the last 2 days here of the month. If the dollar breaks down, like I said, this is a magnet today, really, down here at 104.5 area. So if you do see that happen, you're going to see these stocks, right? Bitcoin, a lot of these cryptos, not so much the alts. I would imagine Bitcoin's going to suck the air right out of everything here real shortly if we do get that pump. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Is that shitter still alive, man? FTT, huh? Going the old scammer out. Let's see here. BitMEX, of course. FTT. Is this thing still trading, man? Solana action. Yeah, we got jokers. Hey, I'm open. I'm right here. We can find a little escrow. We can have a little trade off. I've had this out there for years. Nobody's taken me up on it. If you're feeling frisky and you trade traditional TA and you want to jump in the Shark Tank with Bilbo, here I am, man. Do I sound confident? That's because I am. Very confident. This isn't ego. I've been trading for a long time. Okay, what are we doing here? I got too many monitors up. Sol is up here finding support on this reverse wave trend. Like I said before, look at this power mean band all tightened up. It got all of the log return moving averages all grouped up together. Solana could be getting ready for a pump too. Is there any div on the daily setting up? Yeah, hidden bull right on top of the reverse wave trend. That's always powerful, very powerful. Random walk. The entropy showing a random walk. Most of the time, these markets are in a random walk. And then there's people out there using lagging indicators trying to get a bead on what's happening in a market that's randomly walking through the distribution. What is he talking about? Just stick with us, man. Stick with us. You'll start to figure it out instead of coming in the chat going, does this guy even know what he's talking about? Which is a riot. You keep watching us, you'll start to realize real soon that we know exactly what we're talking about. So the 4 hour back down here. So that daily up there finding support on that wave trend. And here is the hidden bull, right? Hidden bull playing out on the 4 hour time frame, right? You got a higher low on the data set. This is all set too, right? You got the returns oscillator turning up, positively correlated. Look at the candles behind it. And yeah, and if you don't know what these indicators are, we built these, right? Our coders, our developers built these indicators from scratch. Let's see here. You're not going to find anything else like this on TradingView. No, no, no. So yeah, lower low on the oscillator, higher low on the data set. Now, boom, Solana's right back up at its reverse wave trend and the 99 length log return moving averages. That is set dead in the middle of the power mean band. So Solana at 24.3 is a no-brainer at this point if this move continues. Probably right to the top side of the power mean band. And then if it wants to get outside above it, remember, we talk about this all the time. You get a data set outside the power mean band, especially you throw one of our projection bosses on here, right, to look at where you're at in the distribution. This is going to pull back right back inside the power mean band. So what am I talking about right there? I'll show you. So where would I start this? I'm going to start a PB right here. And where are you? There you are. But hold on, put this on the daily. So I'm going to have to reel this in a little bit. Oop, weekly. Yep, there we go. All right, let's pull this projection boss. And so what you're looking at here, pull this all the way up. This is the distribution projected, okay? Now, what was that on? Was that on the 4 hour I was looking at? Goodness gracious, what time frame was that, guys? I'm losing my mind. Wasn't that low? What time frame was that? Is it the daily? Give me a second. Forgot what damn time frame I was on. Or was that low? Was that the low time frame? Yeah, now you're right, dude. Now I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Where the hell was that move at I was just looking at? I think it was right back here. Yeah, 4 hour. Boom. When you're getting outside that power mean band, right? We got that quick pullback. There was probably an outlier too. There you are. There you are. So, ran right to the 95.4 Laplace distribution range right there. Right, rejected. There's a 95.4% chance that that you would not close and stay sustained above that level. And when you're outside the power mean band, that was a no-brainer. You were going to pull back inside of it, right there. And there's many examples of this, many. And it's when you're having outliers on the variance, right? When you're having outliers on the variance, and these are outliers, right? When the variance turns pink. Then the outside is telling you how it's correlated. Blue is positive, pink is negative, right? Up, down. That's how variance works. Variance is a spread of data around the mean. Yes, money, my friend, money. Let's turn that off, though. And these are, you can actually get a glimpse of these right now, man. Whoever wants to check these out, come check us out. We're gonna send them to you. Get a little free trial action going. All right, let's see here. Sol, just 33-minute look like. Beautiful outlier in the 33-minute right here. All right, and is what we do at Alpha Trading. We scalp low time frame volatility. Look, the algos aren't up here. The algos aren't trading up here. The algos are down here. 1 minute, 3 minute, 30-second charts. This is where we trade, right? But we use workflows, right, to understand when you get a real entry. That's the people's biggest problem. They don't know where to get good entries at. So they're continually getting wrecked. And when they do get a good entry, they get greedy and they don't take their profit. They don't take their profit. Here, let me, how far back is this going to be? Just want to show you this outlier real quick. Let's pull this baby up. Am I on it? Yep. So this literally ran. So here's the 95 for Laplace, right? Here's the 99.7%. So there was literally only a 0.03% chance this data set would get up above here and sustain itself. Did it? No. Why? There's a 99.7% chance it wouldn't. And it started to make a run back at the 95.4, but that hidden bull in the lower time frames is setting up, and we're trending. The entropy is literally telling you this is trending to the top side right now, right? So, yeah, good stuff. If I'm down here and I'm on a 3-minute chart and we're trending, I'm not out of the trade. Entropy is really going to help you get good exits too, not only entries. Good exits. It's going to let you know, hey, that trending move is over. Meanwhile, people are out there always talking about trend this, trend that. If you're not using entropy, you have no idea about trend. None. I don't care what you think you know about trend. You know zip about it, unless you're using entropy. You need to know when the market's in a random walk or when it's trending. That is faux show. Big outlier on the 15-minute. Look at that, sweet pea. And make sure I got this started in the right spot. I can move this up one candle. And you always want to start these projections where data sets are pivoting, right? This, since there was only one candle, although that was a backfill though, so yeah, you don't want to start it here. You don't want to start it back here because you did. This bearish candle was a total backfill. Little reset. So there again, too, on that outlier, outside the 99.7 Laplace, immediately pulled back inside. These markets are all about probabilities. The high frequency trading firm bots, right, that are providing the liquidity that move these markets and wreck retail traders, right? They are using the distribution. If you don't believe me, I can show you many examples. Come into the Discord, man. I probably won't even get a chance to get at you. There'll be other people that'll jump in. We got a lot of good traders in there using the VEPS. No traditional TA at all. The only thing, we created our own Fisher indicator so we could get 4 different Fisher lengths, right? Which is very important. And so why did we bring Fisher over from traditional TA into the VEPS? Because Fisher transform, it finishes out the price action in a normal distribution. That's why we use it, right? It's normally distributed. And yeah, and Solana actually contracting volatility on this low time frame, negatively correlated. Price action is just going to walk up, probably getting ready right now. Yeah, like I said, man, when you get this power mean band like this, a move is imminent. Imminent. It's $1. Still struggle busting. It is. It's breaking down below. Probably getting ready to get a nice pop here, guys. Probably getting ready to get a nice pop. Especially if this dollar closes this 15-minute candle below this weekly. It's definitely going to make a move down here. Now, this monthly support level, right? Or no, that's a monthly, resistance level that flips support, which made it a lot stronger. If it breaks down here, you're going to see the bottom of the weekly, right? 104.5. You go back, beginning of the stream, this is exactly what I said, that this is a magnet. And if you break down below the center of the weekly, probably going to move down here. All right. That's what this indicator is telling you. And that all the other assets are going to make a run to the top of their new weeklies. Right. Bitcoin's top is up there at like 24K. We've already talked about it. Solana hasn't even tested its weekly yet. Top side is up at 24.3 area. Yeah, man. Let me see here. Where's Apple's at? Apple top side 150. The minis, they're at it right now, right? The S&P and the NASDAQ minis right at the top side of their new weekly ranges. You bust back up inside up to the top side of this, probably going to see a 95 for Laplace move as the dollar's making its move to the downside. Same area, right? 95 for Laplace to the top side on the E-mini S&Ps. 95 for Laplace move to the downside on the Dixie. Yeah. This dude's a trip in the chat. I love it. I love it. Could it be one of our super fans that found us? Probably. Probably finally realizing they backed their own camp. It's all good, man. We love all you guys. We are here for you. I'm trolling you as much as you're trolling me, man. I got no issues, trust me. Got no issues. Life is good. Life is good trading the markets. All right. Although lately, no futures, right? Trading options. I'm in a bunch of options positions. Okay. No tickers, huh? Well, I'm going to have to find my own. Who's a mover? You know what? I was going to look at silver, wasn't I? Let's check out silver. Let's check out silver. Because just like natural gas, right? Silver's getting literally, silver got wrecked. What are you doing? There we go. There's traditional. The futures. Let's look at iShares, man. Let's look at the trust. Okay, where you at, daily? Oof. Okay, silver. Yep, setting up some bull right now, man. But it's negatively correlated. So you got the returns oscillator turning up, right? From the top of the silver dump here, when silver was whatever, 22, 23 bucks. You got the returns oscillator turning up with a higher low. It's negatively correlated to price action, though. So this move is not happening. You're not going to see this bull div play out yet. And that is such a sign of weakness. If the silver gets trapped up on this daily below this reverse Fisher, look out, man. You're going to see silver at 18 bucks probably. Probably going to look bad. Let me see here. Is it going to be setting up? Especially this returns oscillator makes the move. The returns continue to the top side and set up that hidden bear right when it's rejecting off of there. Really going to dump out. Really going to dump out. What's this look like on the weekly? Oof. Already setting up some hidden bear. Already setting up hidden bear, and the Fishers look really bad. Fishers looking awful on a silver. And literally, this whole down move, DLP is making its way to the downside. I mean, look at all the bear div that was setting up on the DLP. All the bear div that was setting up on silver. Playing out big time. Then you had the outlier, right, to the downside. And even on a weekly, you're back down. Where did it reject from? Reverse Fisher. I'm sure at some point here, people are going, what are all these levels, man? They really seem to be hitting. Yeah, well, they do. So you couldn't even get a wick above it, right? And then rejected back down. This poor power mean band. Look at this thing. Oh, it's all twisted. So now you're back down below all the log return moving averages, the 9 length, 21 length, or 9 length, 33 length, and 99 length. And you're below reverse wave trend. Could it come back up and test like almost 20 buck area? It could. It could indeed, but looking weak. Let's see where we're at. And like I said on the daily, this is just such an awful show of just an amazing. I can't even talk. It's so bad. Sorry, guys. Just horrible. Put it this way. Silver looks really weak. Really weak. But at the same time, if you were in a silver short, I'd be taking profit all day long. See if the 4 hour setting up any hidden. Bear, yeah. Silver's looking doomed. So that makes me pause about the dollar a little bit. Because if the dollar does lose strength and silver doesn't pump, silver is in trouble big time. Gold's down too. What? Almost a couple $100. And almost got back up to 20K or 2K. Got Bitcoin and gold all mixed up. Digital gold and gold. Oh, I know who you are. Hilarious. I wasn't talking about you, Sayron. Hilarious. You're like, no, I'm Sayron. Funny. I know you are, buddy. That's enough of silver. Spy's running. Indeed. Okay, 4 hour. Oh, yeah, all that bull div, man. All that bull div coming into the end of last week. Starting to pop. Starting to pop, and it is positively correlated too. Little, but yeah, it is definitely positively correlated. And it did. It dipped down below the Fisher and had a couple wicks that rejected, but now, boom, pre-market, trying to get back up above that 99 length log return moving average, right below the reverse wave trend at 403. But this is a no-brainer. Power mean band at 408 on the 4 hour. And we all know you get outside the power mean band, you're going to pull back up inside it. But this baby is tight. Everything is. Everything's tight right now. But it locally, there is no hidden bear setting up at all. That is really good. And the variance definitely having an outlier in the 33-minute time frame. Starting to trend too. SPY is starting to trend. Love to see that. Now these markets look good, man. Especially a dollar showing this weakness. Dollar showing the weakness. Check something real quick in my account. Positions. That's what I'm talking about. Boom. It's all about the P&L, folks. All about the P&L. All I got to say about that. And we need to close this position. I think so. Yeah, it's got juice in it. There's still some juice in that. That's going to be all right. Coinbase looking good. What's that baby up? You don't know what? Let's take a peek. So nobody else is offering anything up. Leave it to Bilbo. Come on, Coinbase. Where you at, baby? There you are. Up, what, 3.4%? Okay, let's look at the new weekly. Oh, yeah, there's not enough history. So you're going to, when you see the indicators do this, it's all data. It's all data. Not enough history. So we're going to pop on the daily. Wonder if I can. Yeah, we'll stick to the daily. So this pullback on Coinbase on the daily, and look, we're getting this wave trend. Wave trend's crossing up right now. Was this a no-brainer pullback to test it? Remember when we were looking at that on the other asset? God, what was it? Bitcoin maybe? The cross up? Yeah, they get tested. This is real. These are real crosses. Not golden crosses, death crosses, all that silly crap. Silly crap indeed. Look, exponential moving averages lag, right? It's built upon price action. Bad math at that. So, if you want to use lagging indicators to try to figure these markets out, knock yourself out. Just know you're on the other side of the algo trades and my trades. Let's see. So we're getting a bounce off that area. This looks actually good. What's going to happen at the 9 length at 63 bucks? What we got here? No volatility on the daily to speak of at all. The 2400 though, I'm interested in that. It is contracting. Is it negatively correlated? Let's find out. Let's find out. Number 3. Positively correlated. Okay. So what's a 981 doing? It's actually expanding a little bit. I think it's expanding a little bit. Yeah, this is, we're getting some mixed signals. Up here, a little sideways action, which is what we've been seeing. I mean, down a little bit, but yeah, it's hovering right above this wave trend and Fisher. Reverse wave trend and Fisher. Okay. All right, Coinbase. Show me the magic on the 4 hour. Yeah. There's that bull div. Bull div's trying to play out right now, and it's positively correlated. All but one Fisher's up. Contracting volatility, negatively correlated. But on the 4 hour, right, we're right at that reverse wave trend. Right at the reverse wave trend. But right, we dumped down. Coinbase dumped down below the power mean band. So this is a no-brainer to come up here, like 62 bucks. Probably by the end of the day. Where are we? Right here, 61.5. Let me throw Coinbase. Whoops. Let's throw Coinbase. Yep. Throw it on the VRE here and see where the weekly range is. Right at the center. Boom. So the bottom side of the weekly was right at the top side of the 68.3 Laplace. Top side 62.1. Yep, 62.1 right there. There it is. So that's a no-brainer. This is actually, it's a little bit below, isn't it? What is it? 62.1 is dead on the bottom of the power mean band, above the log return moving averages. So that makes a lot of sense, to be honest. Just make sure here nothing is getting by. ETH, yeah. Matic first. Yep, Matic. There's that old filthy snipes. Gotta love filthy snipes. Let's see. Let's check out Matic. Where are you? There you are. Nice 4-hour candle. Tell you that. Let's see what the new weekly has in store for Matic. Probably not going to be enough history. No. Setting up hidden bull. Setting up hidden bull as we speak. Look at the weekly on Matic. This is the best looking weekly yet. Except, is it going to come back down here and test this? Possibly. Just a little bit over $1. That's a reverse wave trend right there. And have you noticed a lot of these power mean bands up on the weekly are really tight? Really tight. There's the daily. Hidden bull. Boom. Positively correlated. Looking good. Log return Z-score turning up. Getting out of these downside confidence intervals. Still randomly walking on the daily. Right? The predictor, our prediction model, did flip to the top side. Volatility is attempting to expand, positively correlated. That's always good. And because of how high this returns oscillator was, this is going to be hard pressed to set up any hidden bear. Probably top side of the daily, $1.40. That's at the top side of the power mean band anyway. And you can see it found support on the reverse wave trend. Real nice. Wick right to it. Imagine that. Then found support on the 33 length log return moving average. Good stuff. So even looks better because you got Fisher. Let's see, wave trend 130. I bet it's 140. Yep. So the 4-hour Fisher is right up there as well. Let me see. Top of the power mean band. Top of the power mean band on the daily is the reverse Fisher on the 4-hour. Yep. And outside the power mean band on the 4-hour. So you get up there, probably gonna close the candle back down inside the power mean band. That would make sense. But look, man, strong positive correlation on this hidden bull. So it's a no-brainer. This thing's going to fly up at least to the wave trend, $1.30. Which isn't far. $1.32, actually. What is that? Four pennies? 4 little pennies. Of course, 95 for Laplace. Rejection. It's all about the probabilities and the distribution. Contracting volatility on the 33, positively correlated. This thing just walking right up. Trending too. Yep. So that's the thing. When you use the entropy indicator along with volatility, you'll realize that volatility expansion and contraction can be a trend in price action. Nice. Nice little charts there. Forgot we had those. Yeah. The Alpha Trading Discord just posted some divergence charts for people if you want to start studying div. It's going to be confusing at first, but once you learn it, dude, I see div in the trees and the mountains, and it's insanity. It starts to dominate your life. You start seeing a lot of divergence. Oh boy. Oh, wait a minute here. Oh, nice. Yep, we're going to Ethereum now. Let's see here. Yeah, that's enough on Matic. Matic looks good. Matic's strong right now, too. Matic is strong. They're paying a lot of projects to come over onto Poly, man. Big time. They are just throwing cash around. Throwing it. All right, ETH. I don't look at Ethereum much. Definitely not a holder. Was at one point. Had a couple hundred of those little fuckers. Thank you, Durabit. What? Who said that? Nah, I never traded there. It's alleged. It's alleged. Okay, so we got a little ETH action. We got to go to the weekly. And yes, Coinbase. I do want Coinbase right at the top of the power mean band. Been rejecting off the reverse wave trend on the weekly, as you can see. How many wicks? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right into it. But right now we are sitting on top of all the log return moving averages. We get above this reversed wave trend. It's tough because of the power mean band. We can get a pump, but that's when you know, like if this thing were to run to the Fisher, $2,700 or whatever, this power mean band is going to be down in this area. This is why when you're an alpha trader, you don't buy tops, you don't sell bottoms, you know where you're at, right? Especially with the distribution. I can show you so many examples on pumps where people are just like, well, I don't trust the price right now. I'm afraid to get in. It's the same people. It's like, call me. Should I get into Bitcoin at 17K? I would. I'm not a financial advisor. I'll tell somebody what I would do though. Yeah, I would get in at 17K, right? And then the same people calling, should I buy Bitcoin? I was like, well, if you love it at 17, you'll love it at 23. Right? I mean, are we ridiculous? Look, scared money doesn't make money. Scared money doesn't make money. These same people, $6,000 move later, ask me if they should still buy. I told you I would buy at 17, but you didn't listen. So why do you continue to call me? It's okay. Hopefully they're watching. Well, stop. Yes, you annoy me. Yes, you're my friends, and you do annoy me. 100%. Learn to trade. Same people that won't come and learn. They just want signals. Imagine that. I don't want to learn how to trade. I want somebody that knows how to trade to give me signals. Well, not going to get it here unless you read between the lines. I'm always wearing my bias on my sleeve. What's a daily on ETH look like? We're popping some bull div right now on the daily. But man, we are right on side. That's the thing though, man. This thing starts pumping. These bands will spread quickly and chase that data set. All the Fishers are up too. God, man, ETH actually looks pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie about this. It does look good. If I were to trade it, man, look at that. Found support. Didn't close a candle below that wave trend. Did not. And it had that 33 log return moving average support. Powerful. It's okay. You are annoying. No, you're not. You're one of our favorites, P-Funk. There's only one P-Funk, the Alpha Trading P-Funk. Our market maker. That's right. So yeah, Ethereum looks good. I mean, it's setting up a little right now. No, it's not locally. No, not setting up any hidden. And it's probably not gonna. I mean, that log return Z-score was setting up, at least from the top up here in this down move on the daily, was setting up bull div. And right here on the returns oscillator, bam, it started playing out. When did it start playing out? Right when it crosses zero mean. Right when the returns oscillator crosses zero mean. Boom, starts pumping. Starts to pump. Let's see the 4 hour on ETH. Now, these are the times you can get in trouble here intraday. You got a higher high on the data set, right? And you're at the top of the power mean band. Oh, you got to take all this into account. You found support on the 4 hour reverse wave trend. You pumped to the top of the power mean band. But then you got the returns oscillator right at the zero mean. If this turns down here with a lower high, that is bear divergence, right? Top of the power mean band, rejection off of the zero mean. And if you get a positively correlated candle on that, look out below. For what? Probably reverse wave trend again. It's only about $30 down, but yeah. We are trending to the top side though. Contracting volatility, negatively correlated. Ooh. Yeah, I know, P-Funk. Go natural gas, baby. Yes, I'm long natural gas. I'm probably going to end up rolling that position. 100%. Maybe sell some puts. Which I bought premium. That's the thing. So I'm probably going to take profit here real soon because it just looked too juicy. It looked like it was going to explode. And so buying that premium on natural gas was a no-brainer. When I know somebody else that sold some puts. Now they're just rolling their rolling puts. Just actually rolled some into March. Or no, into April. Yeah, ETH, huh? I'm not an ETH hater. I'm just not into scams. Gas scams. ETH said they were going to fix that problem. Yeah. Yep. Vitalik will be about probably 70 years old by the time they do. Ask Charles Hoskinson, right? Ask Gavin Woods. Or Wood, whatever the hell his last name is. All right, Polkadot and Cardano. Ask them. Why do you think they left? That whole protocol needed rebuilt. But you're not going to do that, right? Just going to try to do little upgrades. Like, what are they called on Bitcoin? BIPs or whatever? Bitcoin protocols. They're EIPs and ETH, I think, or something like that. But yeah, man. This is a little gas scam going on. Yeah, it's holding tight, going sideways. Variance coming down, negatively correlated. Time is it 10:30? Hour and a half so far. Right, about close to cutting this baby. Here's the 15-minute. Yeah. Setting up some bear div. And you got 3 of the fishers at the top of these bands. Wow. Bear div everywhere too. Now this is on a low time frame, right? This is on a very low time frame, so could easily on a pullback here set up some bull div. Especially, man, these on the 15-minute. Look how tight the power mean bands are turning up. So this is a no-brainer. Probably come down and test this area at some point. I mean, I tried right here, but powerful little data set. Wants nothing to do with it. Meanwhile, Bitcoin's approaching 24K. That's what we want to see. So what's this dollar? Dollar on the struggle. Oh, geez. Yeah, turn around 1 second. Look at the dollar. What did I say at the beginning of the stream? For everybody out there going, does this guy know what he's talking about? I'll tell you what, about 99.7% of the time, yeah, when you learn the VEPS, you know what you're talking about. You know where these levels are. You know where these magnets and price action are. You know about the divergence between price action and returns. You know how to use a workflow. You really have an edge. An edge isn't just using a pack of shitty indicators, pardon my French, trading view, and thinking that's an edge. It's an edge of a cliff that you continually fall off of, climb back up to the top, and do the whole thing over again. Makes zero sense, man. Get a real edge, right? The best part of an edge is understanding, number one, trading psychology is a crock of crap. The only thing you need to know about trading psychology is don't be emotionally attached to your trades. Don't be emotionally attached to your trades. And when you're not emotionally attached to your trades, that allows you to take your profit and limit your losses, right? It's pretty easy. That's a big part of somebody's edge, is not being emotionally attached to a trade, knowing when to take profit, and knowing when to limit your loss. And when I'm talking about limiting losses, I'm not talking about putting stop losses in the system. Look, the people running, especially these cryptocurrencies exchanges, they are trading against you. As soon as you put a stop loss in the system, along with all your other little buddies that learned risk management strategies from all these dumbass YouTube jimmies out there that don't know what the hell they're doing or what they're even teaching people, you all pile up your stop losses in the same area. And then at the same time, YouTube Jimmy is on-ramping you onto leveraged exchanges, teaching you how to use leverage. Why? Because they know that you're going to wreck yourself, right? That's why. And then you're going to put more money right back into the market. You're going to buy more of their trading courses and all this crap. Look, they're scamming you guys. You got to figure that out. This is an industry-wide scam, right? Who is the prey? Who is the prey? The retail traders. You've been liquidity for these big bots for a long time. A long time. Ever since algorithmic trading popped on the scene, and it was as soon as computers popped on the scene is when it all started. Trust me, and they have just got more sophisticated and more sophisticated and more sophisticated. They started out using normal distribution because the bell curve and normal distribution, right? That's what everybody knew. Now they're moving into Laplace distribution. And you can see it in the charts. I'm not saying normal distribution areas don't get hit, because they do. But especially low time frames, Laplace distribution is king. And it allows a distribution that can handle cryptocurrency and its volatile moves. Indeed, man. Indeed. So yeah, what's going to happen down here? Because if the dollar, and this was it at the beginning of the stream, go back. I said this area is a magnet for price action. When I say that, I mean you're going to see a quick move to it. Did it happen? Yes, very fast, immediately. I mean, we've only been open, what, hour? Literally, market's been open an hour and the thing trended immediately down. Why do you say trend? Well, let's look. Doesn't have to be. I'm just going out on the limb. Low time frames, obviously. That's why. Dollar trended to the downside. Look when the prediction model flipped, right when it went out of a random walk into trend. Wham! What happened with the volatility? Expansion, negatively correlated. Why did it continue to walk down? Because after that volatility expanded, negatively correlated, and you got the big down move right here on these two candles, the volatility immediately started contracting and the correlation flipped positive. So it started walking down right here. But then what happened? Expansion again, correlation broke negative. Whoop! 2 more candles. Flush, walk, flush. All because of the volatility, expansion and contraction in the breaks in correlation. That is one of the most important things that you're going to learn when you volatility trade. All right. Ooh, looking at the puts, selling or buying. You bearish or bullish, P-Funk. That EPN, isn't that energy company, ENPH? No, now Telegram's popping. Discord, Telegram, texts. Everybody always wanting to know this, wanting to know that. And I've been telling these people to come and learn how to trade forever. But hey, this isn't for everybody. P-Funk's, yes, bearish. Be careful. But, the dollar just hit the bottom of that range. So yeah, if this thing reverses right here and that dollar starts, this is the key here too. Is it going to break back up above this monthly level? Right? Is it going to break back up again above this monthly level? Because that was originally resistance. The monthly range is below here, right? So that's the first resistance level on the monthly. It was a no-brainer. Bounce off the bottom of the weekly, go back up to this resistance level on the monthly. If it can reattain here, don't be shocked if this dollar literally shoots straight back up to the top of the weekly range. This pre-market move that all these assets have are going to just bomb. Probably right back to the downside of the 68.3 Laplace if that happens. Mark my words. So yeah, if I were going into a 0 day expiration trade right now on SPY, I would probably have to jump on P-Funk's wagon, especially if the dollar can close some 15-minute candles above this monthly range right here. Good Lord, people. What time is it? 10:30. That's because I usually tell people to. I usually wait till an hour in. I let things shake out, the early volatile moves, before I get into any of these 0 day expiration options. But today, I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it at all. Although if I was right now, As soon as I saw this dollar start closing up here, I'd be looking at some puts. I'd be looking at them cheap puts. I was already looking at them down here, right? You heard me at the beginning of the stream. I was looking at the 395s, right? Down here, bottom side of the 68.3. Because if this dollar does rebound, you will see the SPY data set down here. Guarantee it. And I'm talking fast. But if the dollar rejects here and just stays down here by the bottom of the range, you'll see a lot of these assets creeping up towards their 95 for Laplace. Indeed, sir, indeed. So I think I covered. Yeah, I went over Matic, went over ETH. Now we didn't look at it on the RMLR, but yeah, I'm not in an active trade, so you know what though? No, we're good. We don't need to do that. Plus, we're running out of time. Let's scan here real quick. Let's scan this just a little bit. And there was the bull div on the 15. All right, there was the bull div on the 15 minute. It had correlation on this down move. Now, turning up though, all the fishers are up though. Yeah, man. Look, the trend's breaking. Right, the trend to the downside seems to be breaking, almost up through these deviation levels again. Volatility, the expansion negatively correlated. This will be the correlation it will break, right? This correlation will break, or actually is what will happen is you'll probably, since volatility is 100%, if this wants to continue up and these 15-minute candles continue to close, you're either going to see it stay at 100 percentile and the correlation break positive, or you're going to see it start to contract and the correlation will stay negatively correlated. Now, for this thing to turn back down and go to a down move, stay just like it is. You stay expanded at 100% negatively correlated, or it starts to contract positively correlated. This thing will walk right back down. But all this bear div or all this bull div on the low time frames and all the fishers are up on the 15. The trend is slowing, right? We're getting a little bit of a darker blue now. You start to see some pink colors come in. That trend is over, and probably the entropy is going to head right back up into a random walk. Right back up in a random walk. And that's why people will come in and be like, what is happening here? Do these people know what they're talking about? Because you've never heard about any of this, and you're not gonna. Go search wherever. Go search TradingView. Go search YouTube. Go search Twitch. You're not going to see anybody else talking about this stuff. No one. No one indeed. Because the people using this, they're using it against you. They don't want you to know. And we are talking about these hedge funds, man. These high-frequency trading firms. Look out. They are after your cash. They want your money. And most times, they get it. They do get it. Let me turn off this projection, boss. Boing. What did I just turn on? The RMLR? No. PB2. There we go. Hello. Goodness gracious. So, and that's another thing, man. Look how far on the 15 that dollar dropped outside. Dropped outside the power mean band. Just had a full candle backfill. Whoop. On the 15, which we know is doing what? Almost back up to the center of the weekly. Like I said, if this 15-minute candle closes above here, the dollar could possibly run back up. You're going to see everything crash. Everything will crash. It is doing it right now. So all it takes is the dollar to recover a little bit, and everything's just going to flip right back around. Yep. Let's see here. Yes, it will be on YouTube. It's on YouTube right now. But yeah, recording-wise, yeah, you'll be able to watch the whole stream again. And I'm pretty sure you are in the Discord. We got so many videos. We got all kinds of stuff, man. And the best thing anybody could do is go in that Discord and just start asking questions if you don't understand something. You're going to have a flock of people come to you, start helping you out. Wow. I've got like 40 messages in the last like 15 minutes. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. That's the thing. I'm not in any trades today besides options. I'm going to chill. It's a chill day. It's definitely a chill day. For sure. Yeah. This, I was like I said before, if I was going to trade, I was definitely looking for those puts down there. The 395s would have been good too. Let me see. Especially if this thing continues continues. Let's see, 0 days. What was I looking at? The 395s, and they were, God, how much were they down there? I can't even remember. Don't remember. I think they're like 12 cents. They're like 14 right now. It's not too much. But I'll tell you what, this drops down here. If they get in the money, got to do it quick, though. By the end of the day, really, you know, I mean, there's not going to be too much premium, but yeah, man, you'll be good. And I'm about out here. Not too much more to talk about, to be honest. Just got to let this day play out, right? We're going into the end of the month. We're going into the end of the month. And to see SPY right around the center of its monthly range makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Indeed. And the dollar's way above its monthly, right? Way above. It's down there like, let's see here. That's what I'm saying, though. Dollar, those monthly ranges, man. There's the top side at 103.5. So the rest of the day or tomorrow, if the dollar really wants to send it to the downside, that is an area to look for. Whoops. There we go. That is an area indeed to look for. So remember, we started out the stream. Told you this was a magnet down here for the dollar. Did it happen? Yes. Yes, indeed it did. Of course. Can't go wrong using this indicator. You got to know where these levels are. You got to know where the distribution levels are. Got to know where the volatility ranges are. If you don't, you're lost. You are definitely lost in these markets. All right, guys, gals. Be interesting the rest of the day. I think the volatility is going to pick up too. This could get rabid real quick. So hopefully you got your rabies shot. We are alpha trading. We got our links are at the bottom of the stream here on TV. Come check us out. We're not going to show a lot of stuff. You come see us though. We'll teach you how to volatility trade. Does it cost anything like all the other YouTube jimmies? No. Education's free, man. This is hard enough. We're not trying to make money off retail traders. We're trying to help them. Retail traders have been beaten to death over the years by these algos. Time to stop that, right? Come learn how to volatility trade. Alpha trading, we are. And wherever you live out on this big, beautiful blue marble, have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.